Welcome to See Me Here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nicky Tay.
And today we are reviewing the Happytime Murders.
Today's movie review is brought to you by the letter S for Seen It Here. And the number 3. It's just a random number. Directed by Brian Henson, starring Melissa McCarthy, Maya Rudolph, Elizabeth Banks, and Joe McHale. The Happytime Murders, or No Sesame All Street. You could also call it The Muppets After Dark. It is a head scratcher for parents who don't know if they should take their kids, and for kids who just want to see the Muppets on screen. I mean, essentially Brian Henson has given us a world in which Muppets and humans coexist, and we follow a cop who happens to be a Muppet. You know, are the words different? Truly. Who's investigating crimes, who's investigating murders, the Happytime Murders. I mean, that's obvious. If you've seen the trailer, you know what you're getting. And if you're a parent and you've seen the trailer, you know what your kids are getting. The movie is simply okay. I mean, it's puppets, rated R. I mean, it's either gonna be really funny or really bad, and somehow they managed to do both throughout the movie.
Full disclosure, I have to admit that I'm not the biggest Melissa McCarthy fan. I have liked her in some of the things that she did, but most of the things that she did, I just don't enjoy. I don't really find her funny. So going into the Happytime Murders, I really did think that I really wasn't going to enjoy it. I kind of came in hoping that the puppets, Muppets, magical creatures, whatever you want to call these things, I was hoping that they would make this movie for me.
Hey, handsome.
You looking for some rotten cotton?
I'm a woman. That's okay.
Yeah, that's even better.
Got a good time for you.
And they kind of did. I feel like they were the highlights of the movie. The reason why I did laugh the few times that I laughed was because of the puppets, the Muppets. They were the reason. So Melissa McCarthy didn't do terrible I feel like she normally does. She did bring, I'm sorry, I just don't like her.
I see.
I just don't. But like I say, I'm not going to say enjoyed this movie, but I am surprised that this movie wasn't as bad as I originally thought.
There are laughs. I mean, again, it's funny to see two puppets have sex, or one to refer to his, sexual acts as felties. I mean, there are funny jokes tied in. Is the story flawlessly executed? No. Is every joke a hit? No. It makes for just an okay film. I think this movie would do very well paired with a lot of alcohol. It's one of those films. You stay up late, it's 12 o'clock, you call, a girl or a guy over, you turn on Netflix, it's like, let me just watch the Happytime Murders, you get some chuckles in, and then next thing you know, Netflix is watching you. Or you Netflix and chilling. Whatever you prefer.
You getting felty.
Yeah, you getting a felty. Or giving one, potentially. This is that movie. This is that movie that happens to. And it's nothing wrong with that, Happytime Murders shouldn't be, Fast and the Furious or Transformers or Incredibles 2. It doesn't have to be this big spectacle. It just had to deliver something with some laughs. And it did that.
God, are you all right?
I ruptured my hymen.
Bill Beretta, who played Philip, the main or co-star of Melissa McCarthy in this movie, he also was a Private Eye, former cop. They talk about that in the movie. I think he did a really good job for the most part. I think him and Melissa McCarthy's chemistry worked well together. They bounced off really, really well together, to the point to where I might not mind even seeing the sequel, because the world wasn't that bad. The story wasn't great, but the world itself wasn't that bad. I could see a lot more jokes and a lot more better screenplays that could be written, and even funnier screenplays that could be written for this movie. So I would have to say that the plot of the movie wasn't great, but the world was actually pretty good. They kind of showed you the parallel between real people and the Muppets, and how it kind of could be somewhat, I guess, like racially charged. I guess they look at the Muppets as second-class citizens, and anytime you dwell on that, path, but you can kind of make it funny, kind of like Zootopia, but not nowhere near as good. You can kind of see that they are in good stock. So I would like to see maybe even a sequel or maybe even another movie set in this world.
I'd even take like a Netflix series, you know, just give me puppets, 30 minutes of jokes, 45 minutes of jokes, whatever, and leave it at that. You know, it is an interesting world. The puppeteering was really good. The puppets themselves felt real. So, you know, hats off to Brian Henson for taking his father's creations and turning them into something that we can just laugh at.
This movie is definitely a movie that you don't want to take too seriously. I know by the trailers, you should absolutely know that. Even with the funny jokes about drugs and how the puppets use them, all the way down to Melissa McCarthy herself. Like I said, she really did surprise me in this movie. I kind of somewhat enjoyed her. So that's always good. You keep making movies similar to this, but better, and you would be in good standing in my book. So I have to give this movie a flat 6. It is a movie that is worth seeing, but definitely not worth anything more than just seeing. That's all. Just see it. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't got to tell your friends about it. You can almost even sneak into the movie theater. It's just worth seeing one time and maybe a Netflix chill moment twice, 3 or 4 times. Get your felty on. Get your felty on to this movie.
This movie, as my co-host said, is just okay. Definitely is something that, you know, you see once, you get a chuckle, and then in a year, you're, what was that movie? I don't remember. It's just okay. Today, on this day, the number I would have to give this is a 6 as well. It is... I don't even know if it's worth like me saying go see it. You know, get some drinks in you and have a blast, because that's what this movie is all about. That completes the review of the Happytime Murders. This is one of the hard movies to actually rate because, again, it's not absolutely terrible and it's just not very good. It's just in that place where you enjoy it, but you know the movie is not what you want. As always, let us know how you feel about the Happytime Murders. If you got your felty on to it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of our reviewing content. And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here. It's only 50 cents! He's sick.